All right, guys, welcome. Game Central Station and TK Toss Up is here.
What's up?
He's wearing the coolest freaking PlayStation shirt I've seen in a while. Look at that thing,
Yeah.
man! Getting all the goods and not sharing it with me. Um, said you got that from like a coat. What was it, a coat factory or something?
Hey, I'm like echoing really bad.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I had the stream on.
oh, you had the stream
Hold
on.
on. Yeah, I had the stream on. I was kind of listening and talking at the same time, and it sounds like I'm like the voice of God.
Oh, are you gonna have to turn off the
Um,
stream on your end or?
I just did. I
Oh,
just I just muted it. I was just doing it just to
oh,
see
just
how
to
it
see.
sounded.
I gotcha.
Let me send this. Maybe Ashley want to watch this. But yeah, no, I got this at a Bullington Coat Factory. For some reason, they had like a 6 month long period where they just had tons of PlayStation shirts. And I didn't realize how many PlayStation shirts I had because every time I went there, which, it's not often, but I always pick one up. And now I have like 3 or 4 PlayStation shirts that are kind of like this.
Nice. Nice. I think I figured out too while you were hearing echo. I had my desktop speakers on too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I forgot those were on. So
Okay, awesome.
that could have been the issue. Let me hear it.
Ugh,
Yep.
God, my voice is awful, dude.
What are you talking about, man?
Don't know why you want to talk to me. That is awful.
Yeah, everybody hates their voice at first when they're having to listen to it, but it grows on you. It grows on you.
Okay.
So okay, so tonight I was gonna try to play. Was it Chorus? I believe is the name.
Chorus. Yes.
I'm a little confused because the box and the game say it right there with a V, but in the well, actually, I guess I can just show you this. If I exit out here and go back to the home screen, see it says right there by the PS5 uh, symbol CHORUS.
Chorus. That's like the weird Q.
Yeah. Anyway, we're playing this game, or I'm playing this game.
So, so is this a new game? This is the first I've ever heard of this game. What is this?
This game has been out, I want to say, for a little while, and I remember watching a video like I don't even know 4, 5, 6 months ago, something like that. I was like, oh, that game looks cool, and I got it for. I waited till I got like to $20 and picked it up, but I now I don't even hardly remember what the heck. It's a space combat type game.
Right on.
So, but I'm kind of getting ahead of myself with going ahead and trying to play this because typically what we do at the beginning of a stream is we show off our finds. For the since we last talked. Let me see if I can switch this over here to the second. No, the second monitor.
Oh, I actually got something I can show off. Not should bring it up. I have a couple things I can show off actually.
All right. Well, let me. You know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna leave it on this screen, and I'm just gonna do this very jankily. If that's a word.
Jankily.
I'm going to. Yeah. Let me do this. Minimize this. And then I'm going to pull Tyler to the center here of my dolphin background and make this bigger. Because what I want to do is while you're showing this off, I'm going to make a second little scene here. Again, guys, we are
Right.
beta, testing the live stream again. We're just going to keep doing this until it seems like it's stable.
Until something works. And eventually you're gonna see me stream actually. When I get the will to, you'll see me stream, and I'll knock Joe out of the water. That's the plan.
There we go. There we
No.
go.
No, Joe's actually got a plan, but I don't. So you want me to go grab what I got?
Yeah, I'm going to see if this will actually let me edit this while we're live streaming. Let's
Okay.
see. Okay, guys, it went to black. So, Tyler, give me 1 second. It goes to black. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
It goes to black. So if I can just edit it real quick, if you guys can give me 2 minutes, I'll be right
Okay.
back. Yes. Add media source. Nope, that's not right, Joe. Camera capture device. Seriously? Oh, I know how I can do this. Hop back here. Hey guys, 1 second. I just got to copy and paste. There. Grab Tyler's copy and paste. 1 second. Boom. And let's see if I can make this look any better. Discord guest. Yep. Okay. That looks like.
Alright.
I mean, the only difference now is just the background.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what you did. It looks about the same.
Well, yeah. You can show. I'm going to be editing stuff, but you go ahead and show off what you got.
Okay, so I got something. This is going to be something that I'm going to consider to be very unique. This is probably going to be an item that I will argue probably less than 100 people total will have. Probably even less than that. So I got a friend who works at Walmart, right? And they got something shipped to them. It was a promotional item, and they received it like weeks after the promotion ended. So worthless. So she asked, "What do I do with this?" And the management just said, "Throw it away." Right?
Oh, really?
So basically, it's mine now. Got it for me. It's something called a base wrap. It's something that you would put around the bottom of like counters and stuff. So if this was used, it would be destroyed. Essentially, is what I'm saying. So this is still in its plastic wrap, still sealed. I have not unraveled it because it is so big. It's ridiculously huge. Look at how thick it is.
What the heck is that? You said it was a. Wait, what?
It's kind of hard.
No. Oh, that's sick.
It's like a gigantic banner.
That is huge.
Yeah, it's massive.
So it's a banner. Wait, where would they hang that, or did they put it over the top of like?
It would like go across a. It would like go under a baseboard or something. I'm not quite sure. Yeah,
I got you. Like on the bottom of a shelf.
yeah. Look, there's Mario.
Oh, dude, that's. Is it? Oh, is there a bunch of them?
Yeah, it's very big. It is huge.
Is it multiple of the same thing?
Oh, I don't know actually. Let me
That's
see.
what it looks like. It looks like you can rip it, and.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a bunch of them. I didn't even know that.
That's I will have to do some sort of trading here.
It's still got the sticky stuff on it, Joe. So you can for sure. We can for sure make it work. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you just kind of. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's a little bit more manageable than I thought it would be. So I could probably rip off a couple of these and actually use them somewhere.
So what does one
Hang it
full
up.
one look like? What
Hold on.
are you willing to rip off the last one just to see?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one here has like some holes in it anyway.
Okay.
So let me roll it up. Yeah, so I thought this was like one big like giant banner piece, but that makes more sense.
So I can put
Okay.
some background music to her talking. Just slight background.
Well, I don't get it. It doesn't have like perforation.
Dude, from the camera side, from what I can see, it looks like it does. Like,
Yeah,
look.
so yeah, I see it,
Oh, you see? Okay.
but it's not like perforated, so I can't like rip it. I don't
Oh,
think.
you gotta like cut it with some scissors or something?
Yeah, I don't. I'm not quite sure what you'd use this for.
I got the background
Yeah,
music on, but
yeah, no, that's odd. But that's a little bit more manageable. I guess you could still cut it. I mean,
wonder
I'm
if you could
guessing
like
you would.
show us like the whole thing, like one whole section.
Yeah,
Somehow.
that's kind of what I wanted trying to do here. So,
Might even have to, yeah. Oh, dude, nice. Dude, that's killer, dude.
yeah, Slip and Win. It's
Buy
I think it
more
was.
for more chances to win 1 out of 5. For what?
I think it was Goga or Capri Sun or something.
That is a ton of those, dude.
I know. That's wild. That's. I don't know why it's more exciting that it's a bunch of them instead of just like one big thing.
That is, well, you know why it's exciting is, I mean, look them up. You could probably sell some of those, you know? That would be easy to ship. Just
Yeah.
roll it up, put it in one of those, poster tube things.
That's wild. I wonder if don't want one and I got holes in them. I wonder what caused that.
Do they look like holes that are meant to be there, or?
No, no, no. I think
Okay.
they're just like from where it got mangled or something.
Okay.
But it's okay. I got like 1 billion of these things apparently, so it should be fine.
Is it back and front?
Yeah, back and front. It's like
It's
professional.
the same on either side?
It's back. Yeah, it's the same on either side.
What's that strip, that white strip at the top?
Tape. So it could like stick.
But why would they have it on the back and the front printed if you could stick
I
it on
think-
the side?
I don't know,
It's a
dude.
mystery. Anybody know that's watching out of the
Probably the printing. Probably like just the process in which they create them.
probably? I just thought about I could it's gonna text. Oh,
That's wild.
that's killer, dude. That you got that.
Yeah. Ain't that just neat?
Heck yeah, it is, dude. I'm jealous.
Oh, finally. See how it feels?
Feels awesome.
Alright, well.
Let's see. Where's the mouse go again? Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going through and trying to let a couple of folks know that I'm streaming.
Yeah, that's neat. I'll probably figure it out. I'll probably like cut some off and see how they look.
Yeah, dude, I'd like to see that. I'd like to get one of
Actually,
those
would I?
because that would look sweet over the Wii U kiosk.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a Switch thing, but that was a major game
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the Wii U.
Yeah, that's wild. You may get one.
Let's see. Yep. Okay, that'll work. Where are we at? Boop. Sweet.
Let's see. Also, I got one of these from eBay. A Logitech Harmony 890.
Nice.
It's an old Universal remote from the late 2000s.
What's that?
I
screen look
watched
like?
it.
Can you like?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
It's
dude.
very bare bones because I haven't done much with it yet. but it's got ancient software. The servers for it are still up, and Logitech claims they're going to keep the servers running as long as people use them. So, but they aren't going to add anything new to it because they discontinued these things like in 2021. It's really neat. I watched a video. There's a user on YouTube called Famicom, F4MI.com.
Okay.
And she had a very interesting video about it, and it made me want to get one. Because I didn't know these kind of things existed. So I was influenced to get one of these things. So I got one. I got this one pretty cheap, and it's in really good shape because its configuration was corrupted, so I had to fix that.
Oh, you did get
So
it
I
fixed,
got-
huh?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay.
You said, yeah,
Well, it's probably longer than you want to explain, but what'd you have to do?
I just had to reflash its like firmware when I got it, which isn't hard to do.
Well, that's good. Because you got that thing for like nothing. Like $20 or something, right?
Yeah, I got it for $15.
Yeah, that's...
Now, what sucks is I spent $10 on a spare battery because the listing said the battery doesn't work, but it just turns out when the configuration was corrupted, it just wasn't charging the battery. So the battery worked and everything. So it was completely 100% ready to go.
You can't return the battery, or...?
I got it off of eBay. I'm not too worried about it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Text a few folks that we were live streaming, so we'll see if anybody... Home Pup said he liked it, so I don't know if that means he's gonna hop in here or not. But we'll see, man.
Yeah. So let's see. What was your finds of the since last time we streamed?
All right, let me see if I can switch over my... Oh, yep, I gotta fix Tyler again.
Oh no!
It's all right. I know what I need to
Please.
do, though.
Please don't. You don't have to do this.
I have to. It's gonna drive me nuts otherwise. Yeah, I've been having trouble, guys, with friggin' OBS. It just like decides to throw stuff everywhere. But
It just decided to have a fit.
But I figured out this really cool copy paste thing, so... Which sounds, like I should have known that, but I didn't think that was actually going to work for this purpose.
Joe's learning how to copy and paste in 2024.
Rub it in. Let's see. I might make a different scene. I mean, because right now, I'm just going to throw you like that. That'll just work for now. Well...
Oh, wow, Inception.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta find another spot to put this friggin' screen. I need to put it under my... Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Beta live streaming, guys. If you ever decide to try to live stream on YouTube,
Don't.
Just give up before you begin. Is what Tom's saying.
I tried to YouTube and I gave up.
I really want it to work. Just got to get it to work. There we
Yeah.
go. Had to edit your video. There we go. Okay. So, what did I get? So I'll start with some basic stuff. And I can't remember if I showed this before or not, so forgive me. But one of the things I found recently, and I can't remember if I showed this to you, Tyler, or what. Maybe I did. I don't know. I got this. Maybe go this way. How do I?
Oh yeah, you sent me a picture of that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the heck to position myself to show this stuff off. Maybe like this. No, it's weird. Like the camera. The camera's a little weird because it's backwards to me. Anywho, yeah. So I was out at a thrift store, took my kids with me, and my youngest, I guess because of her height, saw this on the shelf. I didn't see it, and she's like, "Hey, Dad, there's this thing," and she's like, it's still in the box because she knows I like stuff still in the. She knows, you know, and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing's like, you know, PS2 connection down here, not the game console for you youngsters that are watching or not watching, but yeah, in the blister pack is what they call this, right?
Yeah, blister pack.
I don't know if I can open that. Anyway, I don't want to. But you want to know which versions of Windows this works with?
What versions?
Okay, you ready? What do you guess? The first version of Windows this works with?
I'm guessing it's going to be 3.1, 95, 98.
So the first one is 95.
Yep.
98. What do you think the next one is?
2000 Millennium Edition.
ME.
Yep.
Yep. And 2000, and then XP. It unfortunately didn't list Windows 10 or 11. I don't know why.
I'm sure it'll work.
But yeah. Anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. I want to have like a little. I have these box or wooden crates up here, and each one of them I'm trying to make like a little, you know, section. I don't know. Maybe let me see here. This is dangerous to do, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh no.
Oh wait, you can't. Then I got a. I actually kind of got this for free. Because I went to this thrift store and I got a. I did a short on this, but I got a guitar. Was a Rock Band guitar, and I thought because the label on it said Xbox, I just kind of went with that because it was like, I think it was $10 for it. I did a video on it saying, "Hey, it's an Xbox," and then you know people were like, "Hey, that's a Wii, you know, guitar." I was like, "Oh, I'm an idiot." I'm an idiot.
Hey, you learned a very important lesson there. A very important lesson.
Yeah.
If you want to get comments, you have to do something to where someone will have to correct you.
Well, okay. Well, people are going to be correcting me a lot because I'm wrong a lot, but
That's what somebody said. Whenever they want they have two accounts for Reddit, right? They say whenever they want to get an answer for something and they don't want to go through the whole rigmarole, they'll ask that question, wait about an hour, and then log on with a different account and answer the question wrong in a wrong way they know it's wrong. So then people would come in and correct them. He says that works 99% of the time.
That's a good idea. You guys start seeing some random other person commenting wrongly on my stuff. That's me. But all that to say, I went back because when I was there, I noticed they had the Rock Band drums, and they had a bag full of like stuff, you know, like cords and things like that. And I noticed there was a little dongle thing in there. I thought it was for the drums, but it was not. It was. I mean, I guess it could have been, but it's for the guitar. So it's just a USB that you plug into the Wii, and it does a little wireless signal out. Anyway, this thing's like a $30-$40 dongle, worth more than the friggin' guitar. So, but the guy gave it to me for free because I went in and said, "Hey, you know, I noticed there's a dongle. I need it for." He's like, "Oh, you can just get it." And I was like, "Well, I'll pay you for it." You know, he's like, "No, you can get it." I was like, "No, dude, I'll pay you for it." And he's like, "No, just go get it." And I was like, "All right."
It's like take it.
You're right. Take my stuff. I was like, "Okay, okay, I'll take it." So, I took and I went back there. They had another cable in a bag, and it said HDMI on it. But you know, I went up front. I was like, "Hey, this is DisplayPort." Being the absolute geek that I am, they're like, "Oh, thank you." You know, yeah, that's definitely DisplayPort because the guy worked in IT apparently, and he was there volunteering or something. Anyway.
Oh wow.
So yeah, this was a good free find. Then you know, my regular stop off thrift store, they had a couple of guides, game guides. So nothing special here, nothing crazy, but they had Battlefield 4. It was, you know, well, the price that's on there, $2. And I like getting
Battlefield. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a really cool thing to find for $2 too. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Looks like it's not even been opened either, really.
I mean, I think it might have been used because it has what is this? Value Village. I don't know what the heck that is,
Ah,
but I'm assuming it could have been new and just
probably like a cheap store or something.
yeah, like a Dollar General style. And then, but they had this one, DOA 5, the official guide.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh, dude. Now I never. Well, I don't know if I played 5. I was like, which one was on the Dreamcast? Was it DOA 2? I think it was DOA 2.
I couldn't tell you.
But anyway, that's the one I liked the best. But yeah, this was $2 also, so I had to pick that up. But then I got a couple of games. How I like to get games that for $10, $20 and they're real cheap and they're semi interesting. I'll pick them up.
Yeah.
Because it'll be good for like a live stream, or whatever. So you guys might have heard of this one a lot. Power Wash Simulator. So if you guys haven't heard of this, I can explain what it is, or you can just derive from the name what it is. But it is a pressure wash simulator. That's what it.
Yeah. Apparently it's fun. People play it all the time.
Yeah. Well, here's one of the reasons I picked it up. This is obscure. Apparently, there is a DLC or something for this, or maybe it's just an update that is for Final Fantasy VII. So you
Wait, what?
Yeah. So you can power wash Final Fantasy VII crap. Like and it actually is supposed to be canon.
My dream come true.
Now, I can't remember what you power wash. I don't know if it's like his bike.
You get the spray out Red 13's dog crate.
He's a cat, but
he's a dog. Wait, he's a cat?
Yeah, he's a cat. Are you kidding me? He's a cat.
He's like a lion.
Or a lion, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a dog.
Okay. Well, you can put a lion in a dog crate. Come on. Let's not do this.
Wait a minute. Okay. Can you put, anybody who's watching, can you put a lion in a dog crate?
Yes. I'm watching. Yes, you can. A small enough lion can fit in a big enough dog crate. It probably won't be ideal, but in a pinch it'll work. Just laugh at the joke. Just laugh at the joke. Just imagine spraying out a nasty crate. It's like, oh, this is Final Fantasy VII. Woo!
I could just imagine Red 13 in a cheapo Walmart dog crate, and anyway. Oh, what's in the box? Well, you'll see. Oh, he probably already knows. Daniel White from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Yes, that's what's in there. Home pup. So the other game I got was Air Twister.
I've never heard of that. What is that?
So, remember Space Harrier?
Yeah.
So this is like the spiritual successor to Space Harrier.
Okay.
I might definitely live stream this at some point. Crap. My glare here is awful, and this little webcam I'm using is not great, but it kind of looks like Panzer Dragoon-ish, Space Harrier-ish, the way you fly around the screen, So anyway.
How much did you pay for it?
It was like $20. I think they have it on Switch right now. If you look on, if any of you guys are part of my Discord and you go to my deals bot thing, I think I saw it today on the Switch for like $17, maybe on Amazon or something like that. So I had to pick that up, dude. I was like, God, no, I gotta play this. So maybe I'll play it on a live stream at some point. But okay, so that's that. So the last one, as you guys can see over my shoulder here, I'm gonna bring it closer. I did a little video on this already. which I know Home Pup has already seen. Thank you for watching my videos, Home Pup.
Did you hear that, guys? You subscribe to Joe's channel, you get a personalized thank you for watching.
That's right.
Who else does that?
Right. No. Well, there's probably
So every single person he'll thank, you'll get a thank. See that thumbs up? He's going to do it. So, so when he gets to like 250,000 subscribers, his life is going to be just pure hell. Because all he's going to be doing is thanking people all day.
Right. It'd be like 10,103. Billie Jean Johnson, thank you for, But, so I've been looking for this thing for, Tyler, I've been looking for this thing for years. The past few expos, the Southeast Game Exchange expo that we've gone to, I've been asking for this thing. Like, anybody have this? Anybody have this? No.
I saw him. He walked up to people and said, "Hey, I'm looking for a Sega Saturn box." Right. And people go like, "Oh, we have a Sega Saturn in a box for like $900 or whatever crazy price they're asking." And he goes, "No, I just want the box." And then they look at him like he was an alien.
Well, I mean,
like an eyeball grew out of a stalk in his head.
Nobody's going to sell me just a box. I was willing to try to get one, a system and the box too, but I didn't want to pay. Like, the cheapest I think they had last year was $300, $400 for one, and the box was not that great. I was like, what the heck was that noise? But anyway,
I got a message, so I'm getting hit back and forth.
Oh, that's fine. So anyway, hopefully I don't drop this in the process. I finally got my freaking Sega Saturn box. Finally. After, I don't even know how many years at this point. I kind of stopped counting. But
it's not been a decade, I don't think, but it's been over 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. And I, honestly, I did not want to have to buy it off of eBay. I wanted to find it in the wild. But like I said in my video, the wild means conventions.
Yeah.
And so conventions are asking a lot of money for this stuff now. I mean, occasionally there's a couple of guys that, have cheaper stuff there, but not this. So I've been looking on eBay, and most of them have been going with a system. I'll give you that. But most of them have been going for about $300 with a system. And the box is not being amazing. And so this one ended up being right at 100, which I know is a lot of money for cardboard, and I know the comments are going to say you're an idiot, and sure. But at least when I look at the shelf now, I can go, I'm happy. When I look at my shelf back here, my Sega Saturn shelf, I can see it sitting there, not currently, because obviously I'm holding it, but I can see it and go, man, finally I got this thing. It completes the whole shelf. Because I have the Sega Master System up there, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, and then the Dreamcast below it. So anyway, I'm excited because it looks super clean. Yeah. Like, look at that.
That's really good shape. Yeah, and that is like true fan devotion right there. About $100 for a cardboard box, and like I ain't gonna lie, I mean, give me the right box and I'll give you $100 for it. But yeah, don't ruin the value of it.
Well, Home Pup want me to lick it. How about this? If you donate to my channel, start licking my game boxes for money, then I'm at the bottom of the rope.
Yeah. So, if you send me $10,000 right now, I will burn this on stream. I will set it ablaze.
I probably would. I don't know if I could though. I mean,
$10,000, I would drive to your house and take it from you and burn it.
That would be a very awkward encounter. Hey, what are you doing here, Tyler? I just want to come in and just, say hi and see how you're doing. You walk in the game room, you grab it, and you run out my front door with a light.
I just push you, and I have the lighter fluid in my hand. Joe, you know what we got to do. It's time, Joe.
Yeah, I'm like, no, no. Yeah. Anyway, that was fun. So I'm very grateful to have this thing now because it just I can't believe. Well, I can believe it, but I can't believe I threw it away when I was a kid. It's like I don't need this box, you know.
Yeah. Save space.
But I did not make
Hey,
that
why don't you-
mistake when I got to the Dreamcast.
Good on you.
Yeah. So it's neat, man. Like all the pictures on the side and the peripheral. Where's the peripherals? This one, my favorite. All
Man,
the
that box is in real good shape.
right? Like it's super good shape. I mean, there's a couple of little things here and there, but I mean, how old is this system? It came out what, 97? I want to say.
Yeah, that box is like put somewhere and like didn't have anything put on top of it.
94.
Like I'm very curious.
Maybe. No,
Ah.
96.
I meant to ask,
Go ahead.
does it have the guts inside it?
It has the cardboard like holder
Uh-huh.
on the inside, but it doesn't have any of the plastic stuff.
Okay.
Like the covering or anything like that. If you can see, this manual in here is what Mike got me. Last year.
Oh wow.
Because he knew I was looking for the Sega Saturn box, and so he bought me this manual.
So you're slowly but surely building your own complete inbox Sega Saturn.
Dude, I had this on the shelf in place of my Saturn box. I did. I was like, I really wanted this thing in Saturn box. This thing, like, look at it still has like recoil. It doesn't want to open. It keeps, anyway. It's hard to like open this thing two-handed, but it has that card. You see the cardboard in there? It has that. That's it. But most
So
of
you
the boxes
could
don't
load
have
that thing down.
Yeah, I think that's why why it's in such good shape is because that cardboard insert was in there holding the edges out.
Yeah.
So you slide all this back in here. My fear is I'm going to do something stupid and drop it. And get water on.
Drop it right into a big puddle of water. Yeah.
I was talking.
So yeah,
to,
put that thing up right now and get it away to safety.
I'll leave it here so I can admire it while I play my games. But anyway, that's my finds recently. I'm still looking for like a desk, an extension of my desk over on this side of me, so I can like put stuff. Right now, I'm just kind of setting it on the freaking ground. But man, my
Like a command center.
Did it come with the original receipt? No. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Well, that's weird. I did have drop frames.
Let me hop on eBay right now and look up Sega Saturn receipt.
If there's a Sega Saturn receipt for sale, let me know. Live stream is okay. Now it's back, dude. It dropped to like nothing, complete nothingness. I don't know what the heck that was about. If you guys don't know the long, boring story of my internet service, I pay for 30 upload and I get 3 if I'm lucky. But I figured if I waited till I could get that fixed, I would never live stream, so I'm just dealing with it. It is what it is.
Can you put your bitrate down a little bit to try to avoid that?
Well, YouTube's like, you're not even pushing, like, I think they want 4 It's like, hey, you're gonna have issues because you're only giving us 3. So if I go lower, it's gonna make YouTube mess up.
Oh well.
So I gotta stick with what I have it at, I guess. Which is funny. Like it's showing that I don't have any drop frames in OBS, but like I'm going down to 154 kilobits per second.
Man, you completely lost. I lost you on Discord and everything there for a second.
Yeah. Am I back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get back.
So
no.
It dropped down to 154 kilobits per second.
That's completely falling apart. Absolute shambles.
Yeah. Pretty much. I'm gonna quit Safari just in case Safari is doing something weird. I don't have anything else running. Actually, let me exit this. Let me exit this. Quit that.
Turn your video off on Discord too.
Oh, are you sure? Yeah, I guess that would work. Yeah, because that'll save on the upload a little bit. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Let's see if that does any better.
Okay. Oh, who am I with, Paul? So, Paul, this is TK Tossup. He's a buddy of mine. That's his, internet name. I don't know if I should throw out his real name, but
It's not my real name. I have like the most common. I think it's the third most common name that I was in the year I was born. So
go for it.
It's Tyler. So
yeah, Tyler. We went to school together for programming, and Tyler was like my my programming Sherpa, especially in the C class. Because dude, I just became like almost paralyzed at one point because I did not know. I can't remember what I was having. I was having some struggle with that, and I remember sitting in that lunchroom, and you're just like patiently helping me out, and I'm super grateful to this day because you did that. I don't think I would have made it through that class without your help. So
it drug him through that class, kicking and screaming.
Yes, he did.
He it was just like, so I'm just looking at his code and I'm like, he shows me on his computer because you get the code printed out, and I look at it, I go so I try to say this is garbage, but like not in that way, but like how do you make the I go, okay, so starting here, what does this variable do? And I don't know, have you ever seen the movie Almost Heroes?
No. I'm assuming.
Just look up the scene.
Okay.
Just look up the scene where what's his name? Matthew Lillard tries to teach Chris Farley the alphabet. Just look it up. If any of you in the crowd have seen that movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'd be like, so this variable, when you put equals, it goes this, and he just starts like I just don't get it. How do you understand this? And I'm like, but you gotta think like this. It's a loop. It's gotta go as many times as this number. You're like, but how?
Even my iPhone is agreeing with you.
But I don't know. I think, yeah. I mean, he did good. Got him out of there.
Yeah. I think the last project in that class was, I think it was the parking garage program. Remember that? Where like you had to write a program for a parking garage, so when somebody arrives and leaves and it prints out a ticket. And remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was part of the C class. That was like I think that was one of the last things we had to do.
I have no knowledge of that. No, the one I remember that I had a lot of fun with was the Java class. Oh, okay. And I had to make the bank account thing where you had to like connect two computers together. One was like the server and one was the client. And you had to like make and give withdrawals and deposits and stuff. That was a lot of fun.
That was a class you took that I don't think I did, right?
You didn't take Java?
I don't know if I did or not, because I don't remember doing that. Oh,
Did you take Linux class too?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's been a
Well,
while,
like one
dude.
of the yeah, one of the first test just involved opening something in VI.
Hmm. Well, was it the networking one where we like that was the most interesting class? I think the networking one where we figured out how to write a packet and send it. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, that was the coolest. I was like, oh, I can write an actual packet and like send that junk. So
Did you
anyway,
have Scott for that class?
yes,
Okay. See, I had oh, his name escapes me.
I think it was Scott. Wait, who was the guy that was horrible? Was that Scott?
That was Edwards.
Edwards. That's the guy I had for that class.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Uh,
That guy would use a red marker to grade everything on a piece of paper. So you're sitting there thinking you failed because he xed everything in red, and you're like, well, I got that one wrong. I
yeah,
got that one wrong. He's like, no, that's just me xing it off that it's right. And I'm like, use a different color,
yeah.
something.
OIP.
Yeah. Anywho, how do we get off on that tangent? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
All right, so let me get to the main gameplay here. Let me switch over.
Yeah,
And,
the eight minutes you got left to play a game.
and for some reason, it turns your video into a square, but I don't care at this point. So, yeah, oh, yeah. Man, it's almost 10 o'clock already? God.
Yeah, yeah. We got to start these things at like 6 or 7, I think.
Uh, I don't even know if I could do that, Like,
Yeah,
with putting the kids down and stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Let's take. Can you hear the game at all? Let me see. Turn up a little bit. A lot of people screaming.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Oop.
This looks interesting.
I have to do. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Let's see. This is the first time I've played this game, so medium's fine. I'm doing it on a TV. Permadeath. Respawn after death allowed. This setting cannot be changed during a playthrough. Dang. Guess it's gonna be hard if I had that on. Sure, I'm not gonna do all this on. Okay, here we go. Dang, it's pretty good graphics. Can you hear it?
Kinda. Yep.
I'm turning it up more. Oh.
Chorus. Eternal harmony for everyone. Taught by the great prophet himself, I saw him as the father I never had. He was kind, a healer helping the sick, and a true guiding light for us all. I became his best pilot.
Cool.
His executioner. My talents and those of other elders were revealed.
Looks
He
pretty
taught
sick
us
so
to
far.
tap into the ether and unleash gifts that lay suppressed inside us. The same powers the menacing faceless harness from inside their void. Nothing was able to stop the power of the circle. Nothing was able to stop me. But then he changed. Something happened, and suddenly no sacrifice was too much. Nimica Prime. A rebellious world refused the harmonious doctrine of Chorus.
It's like watching TV. Like,
An order was
Yeah.
given. One with every
We're just
soul
taking it in.
was
This beautiful storyline.
if they disagreed.
Destroy that planet, Nara.
I hesitated,
Oh.
You can refuse, Elder.
but I didn't. I gathered all my anger. And billions died.
Oh.
I heard them scream. That day I
Wait, so you
left
play as a
Earth,
person who killed billions of
turned my
people?
ship towards the rift,
I guess.
ready to stop it or die. Keisha died first. Urum soon followed. Awan, my brother in chorus, was hit. So I left him behind. I left them all behind. And I fled.
This is a long opening, man.
I know.
But I mean, it's cool. You know, like it's a cool storyline. Looks like. Get my microphone more. Play realm.
You're close enough, Nara. Time to test that access code.
I don't know. Hey
Transmitting.
Tyler, when did this come out? Can you Google that?
Yeah, let me look it up.
Now,
I'll be the.
You only have a few seconds to get inside.
I don't. I
before
feel
the
like it's been like
security
maybe
system re-engages.
a year
Good hunting.
or two.
I'm a force in the shadows.
She said she was a force in the shadows. Is she a Jedi? Is that what's going on?
December 3rd, 2021.
Oh dang. Okay.
That's been out for a minute.
Yeah, you can get this for like. I think you can get it for like $20.
How are you doing in there?
Relax. I'll bring your AR-1 back.
Just bring yourself.
Hold on, I did the settings wrong on this. Let's see what that is.
And some Nachu power
There we
cells for
go.
the Enclave.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna like this already. The controls feel very tight, you know. Like it doesn't feel like it's over. You know, some games you play, you hit left and it kind of glides past.
kinda
your
float?
left. Yeah, it's floaty.
Yeah.
Like this is very snippy. Oh yeah, that's gonna be sweet, dude. Okay, that's oh, I like the haptics.
Crew. They never had a chance.
Oh, how the haptics treating you?
Someone
hear that?
sold them out to the cult.
Yeah.
They
That's the
massacred
rumble.
everyone.
Oh my god, that is loud.
That's the rumble of the trigger.
Who betrayed them?
Because
Never
the
found
PS5 has these haptic triggers. So when I pull down on it, like when I pull down, it doesn't fire until I get to this threshold pressure point, and then it fires. It's like a real trigger. It's kind of neat. All right.
That's cool. I've been kind of thinking of getting a DualSense for my PC. Do you think it'd be worth it?
Well, that
Like, is it a
work?
good enough controller? Yeah.
I mean, I like this controller. I like it a lot. Out of all the recent controllers out there,
I got one.
I think this one's probably the.
Tech could power the Enclave for years.
I don't know if it's better than. Yeah, is it better than the Switch Pro controller? I don't know.
Right-
It is
right
a
now,
little.
my-
It's a hair big.
Huh. My
I mean-
current go-to is a PS4 controller. Like, that one is like perfection to me right now.
That is a good.
They're sad.
Is the audio too loud on the game, or should I turn that down?
I think it sounds alright.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Well, let me turn the mute the streamer real quick.
Oh yeah, I haven't been. I guess I should have been reading what those guys were saying. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
Got too focused on the game. In fact, I think you might be able to turn the game up a little bit, but I think it's fine.
Oh, really?
I sound really loud.
You sound really loud? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see. That is...
I'm moving on to engineering.
Okay, I turned you down a bit. I'm going to turn my headphone level down, but I'm going to turn the game up just a tad more. Okay, how was that?
Alright, hold on 1 second.
All right.
Careful, automated security could still be active.
Contact.
Alright, let me turn back on. Test, test, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, testing. That seems a bit
Okay,
louder.
much better.
Okay, sweet. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, I was,
And Tyler.
like I said, I was like booming. I told you that earlier.
It's hard on my end because, like, I can control my headphone volume,
I'll find it.
but
Or make one.
so I have my headphone volumes like at 40%.
No power.
You know, and it's
No
kind of
battery.
loud to me.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it all through the soundboard, so I don't know what it actually sounds like coming out. I need to figure that out somehow. Let's see.
What I do whenever I start my stream up, I get a pair of Bluetooth headphones and turn it on my phone, and just kind of sit there and test it for a second before I like start proper, and just make sure it sounds okay.
Yeah. Oh, I need to do something like that.
So what are we doing here? We're flying around at a...
I don't. There's like these pipes and crap. Like, you see that? Like, I hold this down, and then there's like this overlay of some pipes. I guess I need to go back here.
So is that is that like detective vision?
I guess. See, there's a pipe that goes to this. Frequently use all your equipment, right? Okay. Higher levels of mastery will gain powerful bonuses. Mastery screen. Okay. I guess it's just where I level up my stuff, maybe? Okay. Oh, so that opened all that up. Alright, so now I get this.
Lockdown lifted. You're amazing.
Oh, I'm amazing.
You're amazing.
The game looks sweet, dude.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
The model of this, whatever I'm flying here, this ship looks really good.
Dude, I remember when I was like, you know, years back, when I turned on Heavenly Sword for the first time on the PS3,
Incredible sight.
I was
They
like,
built her
I was like shocked. I was like legitimately like, there's nothing that we can do ahead of this.
Moving in.
I was gonna see if I had it sitting next to me here. I
still
have not played Heavenly
space
Sword
for
yet.
Power cells.
It's a pretty good game.
Are you
Pretty good
okay,
game.
Nara?
I always wanted to,
It's
though.
nothing, Sav. Just
It's kind of like it's like if God of War was a lot less gory.
Okay.
It's like a more cartoony God of War, if that makes any sense.
Well, that makes sense.
Now, it's been like a decade plus since I played it, so I might be misremembering things, but I think you have like different
so
weapon,
the
like
outside.
your Heavenly Sword can like turn into different weapons or something. So you have like different fighting styles. It's kind of neat.
We should live stream that.
Their families.
Yeah, I think that'd be neat.
Looking for a new beginning.
I don't know what I'm looking for here. There's a bunch of whatever this is. What is this?
I've retrieved almost all the cells.
Yeah. Good.
I've retrieved almost all the cells.
Sav, you okay?
I knew what had happened here, but seeing it. Those people. The dreams, plans. All dead.
I know. It's cold.
Kind of hard to.
Is this the place that you destroyed just now?
Is it?
I don't know.
It looks like I'm inside some ship or something.
Yeah, you gotta love tutorial levels, Paul. It's
I don't even know what I'm looking
I
for.
just wish that I wish games you could just say, "I'll figure it out," and the game just puts you right in the action.
Right.
Sav, all power cells collected.
They're all dead.
Their blood is not on your hands. It's on the cult leaders. And on mine.
Pretty massive.
You're right.
You know?
I guess.
Like the stage feels
Get out
big.
of there. Come home, Tara.
What are you hiding?
I want to get back on playing the Rogue Squadron game that came out for the PS4, PS5, because you can play it with
Oh,
like
did you
PSVR.
That'd be a fun stream. You just got that helmet on.
Yeah, you might see me throw up.
That's part of the stream.
Well, like games like this in VR, dude, are they just throw you off so bad.
My right could reveal.
I don't know if I could do it.
What the heck? Ooh, it just got a real loopy.
Heavy contact. Engaging boost. I have company, Sav. Pirate crows.
Get out of there. Drop the cargo if you must.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, Paul, I think it's the Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Hand over your cargo and maybe we'll let you go.
What was he asking? Yeah.
He said
Wars.
Star Wars Squadrons.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron, I think, for the PS4?
Yeah.
PS5? I don't know if they... I know it'll play on a PS5, but I don't know if they made it, specifically for the PS5 or had a release for it. Whoa! I almost ran right into it.
But it says here it came out in 1998, so...
Wait. But there's a version of it for the PS4. Because, like, Rogue Squadron came out on the GameCube back in the day.
Okay.
Which
It came out in 1964. That's what I was thinking of. I was like, I thought this came out in 1964.
came out in 64?
Strong resonance is here.
Did it? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the clear. They're dead now. It was their choice. I didn't want them to follow me to the Enclave.
Oh!
Understood.
I thought it was going
Right
to blow up if I
call.
didn't. What is this thing? I don't know what those are.
Yeah, looks like shooting them don't do much.
This reminds me of, what was that Virtual Boy game, Red Alert?
Oh, you will be thrown if you play that game.
Dude, that was my favorite Virtual Boy game. The game was awesome
Oh.
back in the day. I would go to the... what was it? Kmart? They had like a, Virtual Boy display when I was a kid. I'd go, like, every time we went to Kmart, I ran back to the Virtual Boy to play that game.
Well, wouldn't you kill someone to have that display? Wouldn't?
Oh my goodness.
Wouldn't it?
Well, what's that place we went up in Greenville? The Cavern, video game cavern?
Uh-huh.
Retro Rick was at that store in one of his videos, and they had, I think they had a part of it or something. Or no, sorry. That was a Super NES. It was a Super
yeah.
display, which is still awesome. But... Oh,
Alright, so yeah, Paula says Rogue Squadron 1 was in 64, then 2 and Rogue Leader were GameCube.
which
So,
one?
yeah, 2 and Rogue Leader were on the GameCube.
What was on? But what's the PS4 version?
Let me look it up.
Was I just going the wrong way this whole time? Like...
Oh, yes, okay, that's just called Star Wars Squadrons.
Squadron.
So,
Oh, okay.
very, very confusing. Very, very confusing.
Hull breach! Evacuate the section!
Where's Ira? Is she
Uh-oh.
with you?
Memories. What is going on? I am so confused.
I know. I'm
Then I told myself I gave them a choice to join before I chose for them.
okay. She's having a problem with her choices in the past.
Don't think I'll ever come back here.
I
Maybe
mean,
can
killing a
sense it.
billion people would do that for you. Like, really hard for me to have any empathy for this person. I mean, that's a... Like, that's an unimaginable thing, right? Like, a little bit difficult to be like, oh, I hope she gets better. No, she needs to she needs to die.
Good job, Nara.
That's what she gets, huh?
It'd be hard pressed. Even the most like death penalty averse person, like a billion people dead. Yeah, I mean, you kind of like what can you say?
Nara,
Right. This is kind of cool. This like super boost thing.
all these years, I've never seen you afraid
That-
of anything. And the way you fight, precise.
Well, how
That's
do-
the best part of these kind of games.
Not a fortune anywhere else.
Like just like flying around,
Good.
Yeah.
like stupid fast. That's the kind of stuff I love.
Expecting trouble.
This would look cool in VR, man.
Talk.
I'll see
This would
about
look
that.
super cool in VR.
Can you change the camera view
Oh, I don't know.
to where it's like just in front of you? So you see like the cockpit and stuff.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I don't think. Well, I don't think so. I don't know. Is there? No. That's no. In photo mode. It'd be weird to have to change it in here, right? Like in settings. Oh, I forget that you're having a look at the live stream, huh? Which is like.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, man, there's got to be a way to make that not be a pain in the neck.
It's actually not that far behind. It's pretty good. I think you shutting off your camera on Discord really helped.
Some help.
I think it did.
Understood.
I think it really did. Honestly, that was a good call. Look at this, man. Like, this is
Yeah.
a beautiful game. Like, good night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those visuals, man.
Wow, dude. I don't know why I'm getting all like, this is cool. I can just stare at this.
Those rings.
Yeah, look at that, man. This is pretty detailed.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sucked into the environment here. It's like a mining.
All the stars.
Yeah.
It's like like a mining asteroid town or something.
Yeah, something like that. I wonder what this little Stargate thingy does.
Acceleration gates. Get you where you're going fast.
Okay. Oh,
You know
yeah.
what you need to be doing here?
No. When we go into this waypoint, I guess.
Oh, okay.
This is cool. These little like booster gates, I guess.
The Enclave. You called it my home, Sav. Maybe one day.
Sav, I'm coming in. Your Naju power cells are all safe.
And your landing bay is ready.
Ugh. You know, this is kind of like VR to me because I have this 34-inch ultra wide and I'm sitting up close to it.
I'll let
Eyes right on it,
team know their
boiling your
It's
eyeballs.
a real story.
I've done that.
Why
Honest,
those
like
edges
I was
so
playing
sad?
Halo,
We've had a
the
lot
latest
more
Halo,
refugees lately.
and it lets you like spread out
Ugh.
using the
Shaking up back in
widescreen.
cold space.
And I had it like
You're
pulled up close to
preparing
my
for a
face, and I
cold
felt
attack?
like I was in Master Chief's helmet. Like,
Keep this between
it was awesome. Yeah,
I was
dude.
in Master Chief's helmet.
Yes, I was in Master Chief's helmet the other day. It was great. It's awesome. I'm gonna do it again soon. I'm gonna be the Master Chief. Anyway,
I smell Master Chief.
I can smell the sweat from his brow.
Alright, let's not do that ever again. I'm marking it. We're done. We're done with that. That's going in the box. We're done.
Always.
Yeah, Paul said that this is a very pretty game. It is. It is very graphically. It looks awesome. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting it to look that good. Okay, ship structure. What do we get to do here? Oh. So I can buy some shielding. How much money do I have? 400 credits. Of course. Of course I wouldn't have 800 credits to buy what I want. All right. Gatlin. Can I buy anything? Oh, 2,000 credits. I'll stick with the Gatling gun I got, I guess. Can I buy anything?
Yeah, you need to.
It won't let me buy anything. Why even show me this? Like, just give me one more 100 credits, right? And I could buy something. Anywho.
That's kind of cool though, showing you what you're gonna be able to get.
I have to buy a whole fragment. Oh, it's free. Okay. That wasn't... Okay, fine. I'll buy it. What did that do? I don't know what that did. Common item. Okay.
It made you stronger against enemies.
Oh, I can buy this. Okay, let me buy that. Excuse me. Oh, so you can just keep buying. Okay. I used up all my credits, but... Do you really want to leave the hangar? Yes. I like, on these live streams just trying out these games that I have in my backlog.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, otherwise, I really wouldn't... I don't know. I wouldn't, like, pull them out of here, to play them.
Wouldn't ever turn it on?
I don't, like... Because I'd be playing Final Fantasy VII right now. Remake, or, whatever it is.
My wife asked for you.
There's too many of them.
Now, are you saying that, like wistfully? Like, man, I'm talking to this fool right now, doing this stream, but I really should be playing Final Fantasy VII.
I should be. I want to play that in that, but...
The secrets are protection.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Yeah, but I like... I don't know. I like playing all these little random games I've gotten for, like, 10, 20 bucks, Because a lot of these things will surprise you.
Yeah. And a lot of them will be exactly what you think.
But yes. That's true. Okay, here's the map. Since in cargo. So what's the actual, like, mission? Next mission. Okay.
You haven't played a single Final Fantasy game, Paul? That's insane.
Wow. Well, I mean, are you into role-playing games at all, Paul? I got sucked into Final Fantasy with Final Fantasy VII. I kind of wish I got sucked in with 6.
I'm going to say a very controversial thing. If you have never played a Final Fantasy game in your life, the first one you should play is Final Fantasy VIII.
Well, I'm intrigued. Why?
Because it is so different from every other Final Fantasy game ever made that if you're not like a big Final Fantasy head, that's gonna be like a very good entry, I feel. So then, when you get off of that madness and you start playing a different one, I feel like the systems will be more appreciated.
So you're saying because it's not as good, you should start with that?
I don't know. I'm torn on it because I think Final Fantasy VIII might be my favorite Final Fantasy game.
I really
like I haven't played enough Final Fantasy games to like determine it. I really like kind of can like close my eyes and like envision like an alternate universe where Final Fantasy VIII is its Final Fantasy VII and there's like remakes and stuff of it coming out.
Right.
I feel like that game would be more... I feel like Final Fantasy VII should have just remained on the PlayStation. And Final Fantasy VIII should have gotten all this remastery and like... I really like it should have gotten like movies and it should have gotten anime. It should have gotten what Final Fantasy VII's gotten, and I am so mad that it didn't.
I bet you it will, though. Once they get...
I don't think so.
Churning through... Well, I mean, because they're making money on the 7 remake. So why not keep riding that money train,
Because it's all about the characters. That you want Cloud and Tifa. You want all of these. Nobody cares about Squall. Nobody cares about what's the name?
That proves it right there.
See, yeah, Sophie, Rena. Yeah, nobody cares about any of those people, and that kind of makes me sad because
Irvin.
It's such a good game. Irvin, yeah. Oh, nobody cares about Irvin. Who cares about Irvin?
I have
Screw
him in
him.
the box over here. Final Fantasy VIII in the box, Irvin.
I see.
I don't even know what these guys are talking about. I'm gonna walk into some trap.
A spirit.
They're like, don't go there.
Battleship? Yes.
I haven't seen one since I came here.
But yeah,
That's our ship.
you should totally play.
I just
Not today.
I don't know. What do you think? 8? I'm thinking, and this is me being a hypocrite here. I'm thinking because I haven't finished it.
No.
A lot of people said 6 is just an amazing Final Fantasy game.
Attack!
Now it might be kind of a hard
No, I
one
think
to play.
I think that's playing it short because 6 is like you have to be like I think the only people who say 6 is the best are people who are like RPG heads. Paula, you like an RPG head? I think you need to like really like role-playing games to like go into that one. So I feel like if it's gonna be like somebody's introduction, I think the best introduction would be a 3D one. Like I think that the open world adventure of a 3D one is gonna be the one that like draws people in nowadays.
Well, what is it? Chrono Cross,
Yes,
right? Was it no? Or is it Chrono Trigger? Which one was the first one?
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger. Did you
Yeah.
play Chrono Trigger, Paul? Because that'll tell.
I
me.
haven't played Chrono Trigger.
What? Okay, so I didn't play it
Nuh-uh.
until recently on the Mister, because I heard it was amazing, and I played it
Yeah.
all the way towards the end, and I didn't beat the last boss because it's going to take a ton of grinding, and I was just like, I don't want to do it. So I YouTube videoed the ending. 'Cause I didn't.
Oh, shameful.
I know.
Shameful.
I know. That happened in some other game too, where like I made it right near the end, but it wouldn't let you like you couldn't go back after you saved it. I think. Oh, you're gonna I'm pausing here because I think Tyler's gonna eviscerate me for what I'm about to say. Am I right in what I'm about to say? Crap. I think it was Final Fantasy VIII. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was Final Fantasy X.
Ah.
It was 10. I made it to the last boss, and I saved right before the last boss, but you couldn't go back.
Oh.
And so
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't
lame.
beat him. How the heck do I board this thing? Oh, I just fly close to it and hit X. Well, why didn't... Okay.
Yeah, Paul, grinding is like probably the worst part of a
Systems.
of like an RPG, and that's like the hardest part in my opinion. Is just it gets to a point where it's like if you're just leveling up just to level up so you can get somewhere, that gets so annoying and so just frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of like why I'm it's kind of like why I've kind of replaced my love of like Japanese RPGs with like From Software type RPGs, because no, like leveling up really helps and it can get you through things, but if you've got the skill, you can just tear through you can tear through it. So you get better, you can get better in multiple ways. But with like a game like Final Fantasy, if you're low level, you're done. Unless you're one of those freaks who like figure out how to do low level like speedruns and stuff.
All weapons ready.
Or unless you have a ton of money and have bought like 99 items, like healing, Phoenix Downs.
They really shouldn't have
Yeah.
battleships.
How do you get that money, Joe?
Need it for
Yeah.
a recon mission. A
Yeah.
lot of suspicious movement.
Lots of grinding.
Suspicious.
But that's the one thing, like with Final Fantasy VIII, if you do decide to play it, Paul, is go ahead and get the grinding out of the way at the first section of the game. Meaning, you can, in that game you have to, what do they call it? Like you pull the like power or the magic.
You absorb, yeah.
Absorb. Just go ahead in that first little like section when you get in the roaming world. Just start go through every battle and get 99 of every stinking magic that you can absorb before you fight
It's
Ifrit. Right?
very unique system. A very unique system.
How are the repairs coming?
You won't see it. You won't see it in the other game because it was kind of a failure. Because basically, it made it to where people didn't want to use magic in the game, which kind of really sucked. It's just a very strange, like, if you look at me and ask me, say, hey, gun to my head, what is like a definitive PlayStation 1 game? I would say Final Fantasy VIII is a definitive PlayStation 1 game. Because it's just got that kind of ooze to it, that kind of like, they're experimenting. You know, everything is like so set in stone now, but like that moment of experimentation, it's like, oh, let's try this new thing, let's try that new thing. Let's see if this works. And like, they not only tried it, but they made a whole game around it. You don't really see that much now.
To me,
And then after Final Fantasy VIII, they went to Final Fantasy IX, which is, if you want like a like OG Final Fantasy experience, that one is like probably the most close to like original Final Fantasy you'll get like live, like a 3D.
which
I
one
mean-
did you say was that 8 or
9.
9? Right.
Yeah.
Right. 9 was
Keep that to yourself, okay?
I started with Final Fantasy 7.
I never thought I'd pirate
Amazing
this
game
again.
when it came out.
Not out here.
It was the most money
It's just
put
like
into a game,
the
right?
war
At that
effort.
time in '97.
No idea if it's
I think it was
power
97.
when
Yeah, it
it's
was
the
97.
gifted,
Yeah.
a marked
Sorry,
one
this lady's talking, it's throwing me off.
like me.
Anyway, the thing that sold me on that game was the initial cutscene, the train scene, where he's riding into Midgar on that train.
Yeah.
It's important to all of us. No detours. This is my home. And I've
Yeah,
got things
yeah,
to do.
I have respect for people who take risks.
Besides,
That's why I like the
the gate's closed
Dreamcast. There's a lot of risk
Yeah.
taking with the Dreamcast. A lot of risk
Yeah,
taking.
they were allowed to do anything on that Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Seaman? I mean, come on.
Yeah, just nuts stuff they would do on there. You know, what was it? Major? I think it was. I don't know if this is accurate, but like the first major online system. So anyway, but Final Fantasy VII, just an amazing story. As a kid, it really helped me. Like, in this, I don't know if it's happy, but it really like made me want to help my friends more. Because that's kind of what he does in the game. He overcomes adversity and some mental issues, and still decides to fight, and to do the right thing. And it's just kind of like, man, that's a really good story,
Uh-huh.
So, and I liked all the mini games and stuff like that. They're really fun. So I don't know. I mean, 7 or 8, but 8 to me had the best summons
Hey there.
out of the whole series.
You,
Like that
minor?
Diablo
No,
summon
just
was freaking
possibly.
amazing.
Wanna,
You remember that?
wanna stop by?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, like Final Fantasy VIII. What was so cool about it is it was so chock full of secrets. Like, you want to talk about a game that gives you just like if you don't have a guide for it, you'll never find it. Like the little alien dude who like just appears in random spots.
I forgot about
There's
that.
a particular. Oh, do you remember to get the? What was his name? Oh, I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I believe it was the Odin summon.
Okay.
If
yeah.
you summon him when you're fighting, there's one very particular battle. It's the only time you can ever do this in the game, and if you miss this, you cannot get this in the game.
Get Odin.
And it's just not Odin. I think. Okay, so I might be messing it up. Odin might be what you get, but there's a summon that you put out. You're fighting like Sifa for like the 3rd or 4th time, right?
Near a pirate
And he's like the
town.
bad guy of the game.
Okay.
If you summon that guy during that particular fight, Sifa will literally kill him, cut the summon
I
in
remember
half.
that. I remember that. Oh, I totally.
And if you, and when you do that, it makes that one other summon come in his place to like fight him off. And then you have that summon instead.
I remember.
And
that.
it's when games do stuff like that, man.
I remember that, man. God, yeah, I totally. I'd forgotten that was a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think about junk like that.
8 was really good. I really enjoyed it. 7 and
Yeah.
8 were probably my favorite. 9 was okay. I enjoyed it,
Watch your back up there, narrator.
but I liked the direction they were going with, like old school swords and shields with new high-end technology mixed into the same world. I really like that.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like I would argue that Xenoblade Chronicles probably has like one of the best like locales and like set design for a game that I've ever played. I've not beaten that one, but it looks so good.
I tried
That
I
kind of
played
mix.
that for a while, but yeah, that game looked. Yeah, I'm with you. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, that game.
Yeah.
Was
No, it's not good. It's just hard. It's hard to just get through RPGs because of like the grinding. It's just like, man, if I'm gonna play a game, you know, the time I'm gonna put in the game, I'd rather be playing a game and not just, you know, fighting the same little goblin over and over again to make a number higher.
Well, so a recent RPG I played is Tales of Arise. You ever heard of that one?
Tales of Arise. I think so. I think you mentioned it to me.
Happy Console Gamer's a YouTuber, in really great one if you haven't watched him. He's in Canada. He's an older dude at this point, but he's awesome stuff. He mentioned it in one of his videos. I was like, oh, I'll check that out. You know, really a great RPG. Story just really intriguing. It's anime based, so you're going to get a little bit of the quirkiness of anime. But I enjoyed that game a lot. Actually, that reminds me, they came up with a DLC for that I want to play. I totally forgot about that.
You can get the Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn Ultimate Edition for $100 on Steam.
Dang.
For the cost of one Sega Saturn box.
Exactly. They should just label it as that.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, even a game that doesn't have grinding. An RPG, you're like looking at 100 hours minimum, like just to beat it. And I'm like, I'm a semi-completionist. Like, if there's stuff to do, I'm just gonna do it. So, the next like RPG I want to tackle, I'm playing Batman Arkham Knight right now. When I get done with that, I'm getting close to beating it. The next game I'm going to get into is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. And apparently that is a time vampire. Like RPG.
Okay.
Ugh. And apparently that's gonna eat up every second of my gaming time for the next like 2 years. Alright, Home Pup, have fun grinding.
Oh, good luck on the car. Yeah. Thanks for watching, Home Pup. Yeah, he's working on this old car, man. He's been going after it though. He's gotten the engine
awesome.
running on this thing. I mean, he's just tearing it up in a good way. Where the heck is this cargo? Like, I cannot find this cargo thing. Sensitive cargo. Like, where? I feel like I'm flying all around it.
Oof.
Like, I don't know how you... Well, I guess I do this.
Yeah, dude, it's getting about 10:30. I'm about ready to knock out myself.
Well, let me do this. Let me switch over to scene 2. There we are. We're both in there. Mainly you, which works.
Let's say, why am I the big head honcho here?
Figure this out.
I'm about to say, this is yours.
I'll switch to this. Well, yeah. So, I think this worked pretty good. Except for the few times that it just decided to crap out on my upload speed. But your, idea of turning off my Discord video helped out. But
yeah. So maybe we'll just do that going forward.
Yeah, I think that'll work. But yeah, thanks for everyone who watched. This is actually, I think we had we had a top of 10 viewers at one point, which is the most.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the most we've ever had.
Cool.
Yeah, man. That's cool stuff. But I am going to sign us off on YouTube and I guess we'll see you guys whenever the heck we stream again. I don't know if next Thursday is going to work, but actually, I'm going to be free in the evenings next week more than usual, so I might try to stream more. But yeah, thanks, Paul, for watching, man.
Awesome.
Let your friends know.
Yeah.
To watch us.
Thank everyone for
Yeah.
for getting on here and watching.
Yep. We'll see you. Peace out, guys.